Hello everyone, welcome to Tangle with Tracy Anne. In today's video I'll be focusing on the Tangle Nunsuch, but I'll also give you some tips on choosing a colour scheme. On a 3.5 inch square white tile, start off by drawing in 4 dots, one in each corner, and then join the dots to form a border. I'm going to be using this brown micron 01 to draw my pattern. You could use a black one. It doesn't really matter because I'll be going over these lines later with a different colour. So this is your basic tangle. Starts off with that loop, and then it almost looks like a little cup shape around it. And this forms the flower head. And then we'll do another layer of petals, and I'm going to leave it just there. We'll do all the embellishing later. Just add that little bit at the top, and I'm going to do several of these, then we'll draw in the stalks, and then I'm going to add my colour before doing all the embellishments. With the little tails that are left at the bottom, I'm going to form some leaves. Now you could do any kind of leaf that you like here. You could have a jagged edge or whatever you wanted, a curly edge. And then I'm going to bring the stalks down to the border. Now that I've drawn an outline of all the patterns and finished off the border, I have to select some colours. Well, I don't have to, but I've chosen to. And sometimes this can be confusing. So if I head over to Pinterest, type in colour palettes, and I particularly typed in Moroccan colour palettes, and then you can just browse. I find this one interesting, so I'm going to go down and have a look at some other ones, and I've settled on this colour palette. So using some watercolour pencils, I've made a bit of a swatch here and played around with the pattern. Now for me the background is a little bit too busy, but it gives me some ideas of how I'm going to colour my tile. I'm starting off with this dark Naples ochre, and I'm going to colour the whole background. Using a raw umber, I'm going to go around the edges as if you were shading. I'll just colour a little bit all the way around and where it might have some shadows. I'll be using a water brush to activate the colour, so I'll just squeeze a little bit out on a paper towel or a tissue, and then just blend one colour into the next one. Of course, you could use a normal paintbrush and water. I want to let the background dry before I colour the flowers, and because I'm using watercolour pencils, I'm going to erase that part of the border because it will show through once I put the paint on there. Using a bluish turquoise coloured pencil, I'm going to start colouring the centre of these flowers, then I'm going to take it down through the leaves and the stems. I'm now going to use a Prussian blue and work my way from the center outwards. For the back petals, I'm going to use this dark indigo colour. I'm going to activate the lighter colours first with my water brush and then work my way outwards. Once your tile is completely dry, you could add some embellishments. I'm using this Uniball-eye pen and it's a blue one. The reason I'm using this is because it glides over any pigment really well. A micron pen might do the job also. Just check on a bit of scrap paper and make sure that your pen doesn't get clogged first. I'm going to start with the outlines and then I'll add some patterns to the centers of these flowers. Have fun here creating whatever patterns you like. Originally, I probably wouldn't have made blue flowers, and that's the fun part of choosing a palette. You end up using colours that you wouldn't normally dream of using. Everyone has their own taste, so just pick a palette that appeals to you. I want to define my border a little bit more, so I've chosen this really dark brown. I don't want to go as stark as black for this colour palette. Using a gold jelly roll pen, I'm going to add a few finishing touches. So there's the finished tile. As you can see, I didn't use all of the colours that I intended to use in the first place, and that's okay. You can just change things as you go, and I think I'll keep that background off there. It doesn't look quite so busy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and head over there to see more videos from me. You could also click the links on the screen. Until next time, bye for now.